Well, welcome back, everyone. Okay, I got news for you. I've been waiting 3 years to do this interview, and I'm going to tell you why. So joining me today is Nick Fitzgerald, who's the Director of Athletics for South Glens Falls High School, affectionately known as South High.
Yes.
And Dawn Delisle, who's a PE teacher, but also the grant manager for this story we're about to tell you. So welcome both.
Thanks for having
us. You to Look TV. I'm not kidding. 3 years running. This is a project from a grant that you received that we were lucky enough to participate and partner up with you to show the effects of healthy living, exercise for the kids and the parents in the community that you serve. So let's start by just talking a bit about the grant. Nick, how'd this come about?
Well, approximately 10 years ago, I was at my former school, which is Waterville Elite City School District, and I looked into find some funding for physical education, for fitness, things of that nature, and couldn't find anything. So I came across this federal grant, which is a Carol M. White federal physical education grant. Mm-hmm. So I wrote one back then. I came to South Glens Falls, and after about 2 years working there, I said, we've got to look at this and see if we can kind of put together something. And myself, Mike Music, who's a physical education teacher, and Anthony Kenny, who's a physical education teacher as well, put together a plan, wrote a 25-page narrative, put together a 20-page budget, and submitted a grant proposal. Took us 2 years. We got the return back and said we didn't get the grant the first year. We didn't get the grant the second year. Rewrote some of it, submitted it again, and then the third year we finally got the phone call and received it.
That's unbelievable. This is very typical of Nick, by the way. He takes no as encouragement. So I'm not surprised that you got the grant. And then how did it come about that you wanted to document it? We had worked on a project together prior for kids and drunk driving. And that project turned out great. So why the idea of let's document this in year 1, year 2, and year 3?
Well, we wanted to see what it would look like from the beginning to the end and what the effects we had through physical education, through nutrition, through curriculum writing, professional development, and see what we could able to do for the families, community, resources, and to see it from the start to finish. And now we forever have a piece that says, wow, look at what we've done for 3 years. And it's just insurmountable what we were able to accomplish.
Oh, it's unbelievable to watch these kids and these parents in year 1 and then see over the course of the next 2 years what had happened to them in terms of their involvement with the program. What caught me is the confidence in the kids.
Definitely.
We're living in an era now where it's so easy to get glued to your smartphone or something, and here we have kids on climbing walls and all kinds of gymnastics and actually testing their skills and testing who they are at a very impressionable age.
The choice model that they've created through physical education, we give the students an opportunity to kind of pick 3 to 4 choices per class now. When we went to school, if you had wiffle ball, you played wiffle ball.
Yeah,
if you had softball, you played softball. Now the kids have Project Adventure. They have archery. They have golf. They have a fitness center. So they get to pick and choose. So they're more apt to be able to be excited about coming to physical education than they were being deterred away from it.
Now, Dawn, the grant. There were certain requirements in the grant. We covered things at South High. We covered things at the Moreau Community Center and whatever. Give us a little background on there. What were the pieces of the puzzle to make this grant work?
Really what we wanted to showcase is our family fitness nights that we implemented that first year of the grant. It's basically just bringing the families together for a night, showcasing what we purchased with the grant. Our phys ed teachers were all there. They were all participating, really showing. We did Project Adventure, we did a dance unit, we used a lot of the new equipment, we had a boxing unit. So again, it brought the families together, it showed them what we were doing, and they could experience with their children, that evening. We also had healthy snacks and food there. We'd have speakers come in, a nutrition speaker. We had a Taekwondo person come in and demonstrate. So really, it was just a fun evening, free, to get you out there with your kids and have a great time.
I can't commend you more. You know, it was really something to watch the kids, and it's right. It wasn't only about purchasing the equipment that the kids would use to get, you know, healthier and exercise and whatever, but they had some great guest speakers on. I'm thinking about the two that came in all about nutrition. It was almost like a vaudeville show. I mean, it was really something to see. And over the course of the 3 years too, we kept going back to the same teachers over and over again, just to find out, just to check in with them. And that was really something, right?
To hear the response back from the teachers, you know, to see them work over the 3 years, you know, I have to commend Dawn. You know, she went from physical education to a grant manager position overnight, and really kind of took the bull by the horns, as you may say, and kind of ran with what we had to do. We had a vision, and she ran with that vision. And to see all the physical education teachers kind of come into one. There's very fragmented. You know, there was 4 elementary teachers, 4 middle school teachers, 4 high school, and we pulled all that together, and now we have a comprehensive curriculum, a progressive curriculum, K through 12, and we have an opportunity for kids to go through something that's very special.
Yes, right, I got you. We've got it. It's right here, and we're going to show it on Look TV a lot over the course of the next 3 months. Please check your local listings. It'll be clearly identified as a program that we did at South High. And I really want to thank you guys for the opportunity, and just to watch it over the course of the 3 years was really pretty phenomenal. So thanks a lot, Nick. You guys run one heck of a program over there at South High. You really do.
Well, thank you.
And on to the next.
Yeah, something new.
You got a new school year in front of you, so on to the next.
We're going to reapply for the grant next year. So
I can't believe it. That's great. Thank you, Dawn.
Thank
and thanks,
you.
Nick. To see this interview again, please head to our website, looktvonline.com. Now let's take a look at events happening in your neighborhood.